when these tournaments were announced, people started thinking like, well, who can be in these tournaments, and who's coming back, who could debut. And so, like, for the men's side, unfortunately, quite a few people could return from injury there, because the men they've been injured a lot lately. And so I'm hoping this is where Mark Davis returns.
Oh, that'd be so great.
He was really getting on a roll before he got injured. He clearly, on his Insta story, he's riding his bike. So I hope that means that his foot is healed from his fracture. So I'm hoping that's where he returns. I've seen people say Jay White, but I'd never heard a timeline of how long he was supposed to be out. So I don't know. Orange Cassidy, obviously, I don't think he was supposed to be back anytime soon because he tore his pec. And so, I mean, obviously, Super Cody was being like Super Cena and came back early. So I don't know that Orange Cassidy will come back that fast. I would not. I don't know that I'd have Eddie Kingston return there. August,
there's so much already going on at All In.
Right. I would have him. I just don't think I'd have him return in a tournament. I think I'd have him return somewhere else. But I've seen his name pop up. But because originally, it was always August was when he was the projected term. But then I know he's been working harder. He's been trying to come back sooner. So, I mean, All In's not out of the possibility, but if he comes back, I think it'll be to do something with a death right. Unless he comes back and he wins unless he wins the tournament and then he tries to come for Jon Moxley, but then that would mean that Jon Moxley is going to win All In, and I don't think that's happening. I don't think I think the Hangman's winning. But so, you have those other people. I have very long shot would be Scorpio Sky. I guess maybe I did tell Nikki that I wonder if they're going to bring Wardlow back to TV soon, since American Gladiators is going to premiere. I don't remember what the premiere date is, but he's going to be on TV, which is why I'm wondering if Camille comes back on the women's side, because we haven't seen her either. She is also going to be on American Gladiators. Alex Windsor, I think, probably debuts there, because we knew that she signed on Collision. We got the vignette from her introducing herself, or reintroducing herself, because we have seen her in AEW television before. So I think she probably debuts there. Some people think Britt Baker is going to return there. I feel like
I don't know about that.
Possible, but
I mean, it's always possible. I don't know about that.
I hope that they put my initial reaction when I heard about this tournament was I hope they put Nyla Rose in it. I hope they put Emi Sakura in it, and I hope they put Yuka in it. I don't know. I know not Riho. Shida is dealing with visa issues. I can't remember if Riho has been cleared yet, because she had broken her hand. I don't remember can't remember off the top of my head what her status was. But I was like, I'd really like to see. But then I thought, I don't know if Texas has similar laws to Oklahoma when it comes to transgender wrestlers. And so I don't...
You probably do.
I don't know. I didn't think about that until like a day or two later. And I was like, ooh, I don't know.
It depends on the county too, probably.
Right. I was like, so I don't know if Nyla would be... if that would be an issue for her to try to be in that tournament. But if she can wrestle with no issues, then I would love to see Nyla there, because I miss her and I would like to see her on my TV. I was like, she doesn't have to win the tournament. I would just like her to be in it, because she's one of the women who was in the early days of the tournament. And not in the tournament, in the early days of the women's division. So I would like to see some of these OG women get to be in this tournament. But I do feel like they'll probably, I guess they're going to put Athena in it, which I'm not. We'll get to that decision, but I am not thrilled about her having to be on the show in a tournament, potentially entering in a tournament versus getting a singles match, because the singles match has been confirmed for Supercard of Honor, which we will get to. But I'm a lot annoyed about that, that she might get it. I mean, if she gets on the card, I guess she gets on the card, so yay for that. But also, like, the singles match was right there. Has Darby come down the mountain yet? Because I haven't heard anything about him. Is he still?
Yeah, I have no idea. I actually don't know.
I haven't even heard if he's made it back. But even if he has made it back, you have to reacclimate to being in a normal environment that's not, thousands of feet in the air. He can't, and that's just reacclimating. That's not even wrestling. You can't. He's probably got to train some. I don't see him. If he comes to All In, I would, maybe it's an appearance, but maybe he gets a little physical. But I don't see him being anywhere near being ready for a match, even though it is Darby, and you never know. But I don't think Darby.
I mean, you get a huge pop, that's for sure.
Yeah. So as far as I know, I have not heard anything about Darby being off that mountain.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about Darby Allin in a really long time.
It takes you 6 weeks to get up at it, so it's going to take you at least another 6 weeks to get back down it.
I guess.
If the weather conditions, depending on how they hold up, and I haven't heard an update about him since he broke that record for doing what was it? He did like the backflip or moonsault, or he did whatever it was that he did, and he broke the Guinness World Record. That's the last update I've heard. I haven't heard an update about him since then. I mean, it's possible I just completely missed it, but I haven't heard anything. Jack Perry is somebody I considered too, but I don't know.
I don't know what's up with Jack either.
Maria, that crossed my mind too.
That could happen.
Which, depending on how his health is progressing, because he was backstage a couple months ago, kind of visiting with everybody. So, I guess maybe depending on his health. Another name that came up, I mean, apparently Creative has nothing for him, but he was talking to fans online the other day. I mean, there's always Keith Lee.
Oh, man.
Because people were asking, and he said he's been clear. He's been ready to go. He's been cleared. It just hasn't. He said he'll return when he's supposed to, and it'll work out when it's supposed to. And then it was kind of followed up with, I guess Fightful kind of looked into it and basically just said, yeah, he's ready to go. And there's just
nothing
for him. So, I mean, I guess it's certainly possible, depending on if they have come to, some sort of a storyline type thing for him. But, I feel like Keith Lee is probably an outside chance. I feel like Jack Perry probably has a better chance of returning.